What's up, YouTubers? I hope everybody had a wonderful day. I truly do. I hope everyone had a wonderful day. Now, my title of my live stream said, health is nothing. It matters what you do with your health. I watched a video today, a documentary of a 20-year-old girl with cystic fibrosis that when she was 13, she made a like a foundation to help parents of children with cystic fibrosis, so that when they're having to go through all that treatment and everything, they don't lose their homes and they can afford things. Even like a lung transplant is very expensive. And so when she was 13, she almost, passed away. She had gone through a very bad time. She was in a coma for 3 weeks. And when she came out of it is when, at one of her weakest, sickest moments, she decided to create this foundation to help parents of, children with cystic fibrosis. Now that is a death sentence. I mean, I remember there was a girl, very pretty girl, and this girl Claire is very pretty as well, with cystic fibrosis. She did eventually die, but usually they don't make it past, their early 20s. So, this girl knows that she is going to die. She said when she was 13 and she went through that, um, she got a feeling of fear of, dying. And she felt mad at herself that she had gotten mad at, I mean, that she had gotten scared of dying, because basically her whole life she's had to prepare herself for dying. She's going to die. And she said that, health means nothing. It matters what you do with your health. With that said, Tasha Harris made a video today saying I'd be better off dead. She's going to sit back and wait for me to die. Now, do you think anybody thinks that's bad? Has anybody? No, in fact, Miss Passion made a shout out video to her. Yeah, she made a shout out video to her. Really? In her 50s. Wow, Samantha, that's incredible to make it that long. Most of them, they are really, that's incredible. That is such a feat and such an achievement. That's incredible. That is incredible. And this girl's point was, during one of her most sickest times, she made this foundation. She didn't, and that while, Net or Tasha Harris, Angie, Miss Passion, while, to them, they don't have cancer, so they're feeling lucky, right? I guess maybe they're feeling lucky. Maybe they're feeling healthier than I, uh, you know, whatever they want to feel, but what they spend their time, even, Angie's healthy, what they spend their time doing with their health is what matters, you know? That's what matters. So Tasha Harris spends her time with, like, she claims, oh, I didn't do anything, and she had mentioned me. No, 3 days ago you made videos about. Miss Passion claims that Tommy Lee went gangster on Jesse. He did not. What she did was very, very rude. And if she's a grandmother, then she should know better. She shouldn't be, threatening him with, you know, monetary help. Um, Angie shouldn't be claiming that somebody who's never done anything to her. I mean, it was her in her community tab where she asked people if they had suggestions on a reaction video that she could do, where I mentioned, about doing a reaction video of the nitty thing. Now, hi Rachel. Yeah, take our health for granted. These people are using their healthy time to make videos harassing somebody that they know could die. And they feel like that's okay. They can feel okay inside themselves that that's what they use their healthy time for. Tasha Harris doesn't only do it to me. Angie doesn't only do it to me. Net, she's got some kind of fucking weird obsession with me. Don't threaten to call my local police. I haven't done anything to you. How dare you? You do that. In fact, I'm taking that video to my local police and I am going to get a PPO on you because I've had enough of your threats. I've had enough. Tasha Harris, I am going to have you arrested. You're getting arrested. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. You're going down. You're done. You don't get to say, I'm better off dead, and you're waiting for me to die, and you're going to celebrate. Oh my God, that's who I thought of, DM, when I watched her. Did she pass away? You said she was. I didn't get the end of the video. Did she pass away, DM? Oh my God, did she? Did she? Did she? DM? Oh, what a beautiful girl. Oh my God, you're gonna get me. Did she pass away? What a beautiful girl. Did she? Oh my God. Hi, Tracy C. DM, did she pass away? Claire? Yeah, I know. That is against the law. They don't know that. I feel like they don't realize that. Aren't they disgusting? Thank you, Samantha. They're disgusting, saying I'd be better off dead. She's just going to sit back and wait for me to die. Claire is the one I watched the documentary about, who I started, this live stream about, because when she said, health means nothing, it's what you do with your health that matters. And it rang so true. Did she die? Is DM still here? That's so sad. She did. Oh my God, it's so sad. That is so sad because she inspired me today. That's so upsetting. I guess I should have looked further in, Yeah. Oh God, seriously. Oh no. That is so. DM, do you know her channel name? It was a documentary called Claire. That is so sad. She just inspired me when she said, health doesn't matter. It matters what you do with your health when you have it. Would you mind sharing it here? I know you can't drop the link, but um, if you could just at least say the name of her channel, and I'll find the link for that documentary and I'll share it. But that, when I watched the videos that were made of me today, I um, thought very much about her and her saying, it doesn't matter if you're healthy. It matters what you do with your health. Thank you, And when I saw those videos of Net threatening me, making lies, saying I threatened to kill people, I didn't threaten to kill people. And then Tasha Harris said, I'm talking about somebody's dead child. I don't know what she's talking about. Really? Oh my God. That's who exactly I thought of was Daisy. That is exactly who I thought of. You know what? I'll mod you for you to drop the link, okay? I'll go out and I'll mod you so you can drop the link. Just for the, for the time being, you know. Give me a second here. All right, I modded you so you can drop the link, okay? DM. I can't believe she had a stroke when she finally got a match. I got up to the part where it was 5:30 in the morning and she had gotten a phone call that she was getting her lung transplant. If you can find the documentary too for me, DM, um, of Claire, and drop that too, I'd appreciate it. That would be awesome. Because when I saw and when I see what people do with their health is to wish me dead and make up lies and threaten me and do it to other people, not just, yeah, she did have cystic fibrosis from the time she was born. And just for a sec so she can drop the link. If she knows, if she's still here, DM so she can drop it. I modded her real quick. I just can't believe that these people that are healthy. Thank you, DM. Is that the for her channel, or is that documentary? Because I got to where she had gotten the call that it was like 5:30 in the morning, and they called her and said that she was getting a lung transplant, and then for some reason, I didn't get to finish the documentary. And I was hoping and hoping and hoping that she wasn't passed away. Can you find that documentary, DM? It's Claire, a documentary, and drop that link too. I'm sorry to ask you if I'm asking too much. I'm sorry. Thank you so much. I appreciate it because she made such sense to me when she said health doesn't matter. It's what you do with your health. Thank you. And hearing Tasha Heron say she can't wait for me to die and she can't, you know, the horrible thing, net threatening me. Um, I can't imagine these people when I spend my time fighting to live and I'm not healthy. They spend their time wishing me death and they are healthy. And if they think that that's how they should spend their health, their time that they're healthy, if that's why they think that they're lucky enough, thank you, DM, if that's why they think that God has, you know, graced them with health, is to wish other people death and to make their days miserable, then they've got it all wrong. They have it wrong. Nobody should do that. Whether you're healthy or not. I mean, and I'm not going to lie, it does sometimes baffle me when I see people that are so mean and they take things for granted. Oh, she made it to 21. I know she said in that documentary she wanted to make it to 21 so she could at least go clubbing once. I hope she got to go clubbing. How do they spend their health harassing somebody who hasn't done anything to them? Your friend passed away from cystic fibrosis, Tracy. How is Daisy, DM? She's a beautiful person. And here you've got this girl who is that young and and even Daisy, who is a very wonderful, beautiful person, and it always seems like I feel like sometimes when the nicest people and people will say, oh, that too young to leave this world. If this world is made up of people who are healthy and they've made it into late in life and they're making videos wishing death on people. And I'm saying, yes, I know I said I couldn't think of people who they're just I need to explain. I need to explain when I went off and I said a few things, okay? I need to explain. I just sometimes wish there was like a Twilight Zone episode for real for these people so that they could walk in people's shoes and they could step into somebody else's shoes. And, here's Tasha Harris telling me, why am I even fighting for my life? That is so sad. You know, she said, why am I even fighting for my life? Like, why bother? Why would somebody say that to somebody? I don't even live in the same country as her. She knows nothing about me and makes up a bunch of lies that she, I guess, convinces herself to believe to justify her actions. Like NetNet, her consistent videos about me, and yet she thinks that I need a wellness check. NetNet, if you're healthy and you have a family and you still have young kids at home and you're healthy and you don't need to spend 8 weeks getting radiation, then I think that you should spend your time embracing your health instead of harassing somebody that is envious of your health. Because where do you justify? How do you justify making lies up to just harass someone? Oh, thank you, I did. DM, and don't think that it's because any other. I mean, I love having you here. I was so happy you popped in and knew who I was talking to. Claire. I mean, seriously, I'm glad that I was talking about something that you felt the urge to come in and talk about. I'm glad because to me that means that I'm not everything that people try to say I am. I do talk about things that are not evil and vicious and malicious, and I'm not attacking anybody. I'm trying to get these people to embrace their own health and their own life and let somebody fight for their own health in peace. In peace. How does it bother them to just let somebody, hey, hey, Lemon, she touched my heart too. How does it bother them that I'm just me? What bothers them? I'm not looking for them to be my friend, but I don't need to be threatened with police. I don't need to be told I may as well not fight for my life because nobody loves me or cares about me and people are going to celebrate when I'm dead.
by a woman I don't even know, and I don't even know Nick. I've never done anything to either one of them, you know? But they're taking their own health for granted, you know? Let's put me out of that mixture, and they don't realize they are. Hi, Madam X. No, I'm talking to you guys, you know? And nobody, I doubt there's a lot of people going through what I am. Because although there's a lot of people with cancer, I doubt they have a Tasha Harris in their life that is making videos saying to die. I'm just going to sit back and wait for you to die. That's in her title. And she makes up some lie about I'm harassing someone's dead child. I don't know what she's talking about. And yes, I do wonder why sometimes the meanest people are blessed with so much and they're fucking mean. They're mean. And they take their own health for granted. Why can't they be using all their energy and their health? It is gone away. She can be friends with both of us. I'm certain that Jersey with Jules and myself would never, ever, ever, ever deny Daisy to be friends and love and be loved by as many people as want to love her and that miss her and want her in their life. Hi, Mark Kropka. Meow, meow, Madam X. You know, when I first got cancer, a lot of the support groups and stuff, hi, I Heart Pink, a lot of the support groups and everything were actually not active because of the COVID thing. So I looked online for cancer support groups, and there really wasn't anything. And that's another thing I wanted to start, but man, who's going to go to a cancer support group when they don't even know for sure if I have cancer or I'm faking it or if I'm a pedophile or if I'm mud chugging or if I'm evil or if I'm this or if I'm that. I mean, I couldn't even get the support to start a support group because these people with their health thought that it was okay to deny me and anybody else out there that might be looking for a support group support. I get you, Tracy, but they're actually threatening to call the police on me. That was Net's last video was to call she's calling the police on me. For what? For what? For having cancer? For being angry at this woman? Yes, calling the police. I'm threatening people's lives. apparently I'm threatening people's lives. But I wanted to start a support group. I wanted to start a support group for anything that ails you, anything at all. You know, I'm full of hope. You know, I'm full of hope for humanity. You know, hope for humanity. I don't understand how people can say things like her health, she needs to get off YouTube, her health is, because of her health. But they think that making videos threatening to call the police on me for no reason is wouldn't be detrimental to my health, you know? To make up a lie and say I'm threatening people's lives and think that wouldn't be detrimental to my health. Do they not think that the fact that I couldn't even have cancer in peace isn't detrimental? Thank you, Samantha. And I'm not even saying, in my mind, I'm thinking I'm going to just fight through this cancer and I'm going to be fine. I got Tasha Harris on the other end saying, when you die, nobody's going to miss you. So why don't you just stop fighting for your life? You'd be better off dead. You'd be better off dead. She doesn't know me. She's in another country. I haven't done anything to her. Hi, Kat. How does somebody get away with that? You know? Why would Annette threaten to call the police on me with a false accusation that I'm threatening to kill people? Never threatened to kill her or anybody. Neither does NetNet really. Here's the thing. I used to do a lot of the crime stuff. Hi, talking with Tommy D. And I would do the trivia. I would do the crime. When I did the trivia, they would say, no one even goes to her boring trivia live streams, her 2 or 3 or 4 people in there. When I did the crime thing, they made videos that I was witchcraft and I had dark energy all around me and didn't believe in God, and no wonder why I had cancer. When I respond, I'm a lunatic and all drama and a bully. I don't know if anybody can actually figure this out, but I'm sure you can. I can't win with these people. If I apologize, my apologies aren't sincere. If I show myself getting chemotherapy, I'm LARPing it. And where's the proof? Where's the proof? We want to see the papers. Papers could be fake more than somebody having chemotherapy and a port under their skin and being bald and being in the hospital. I'm in a video showing somebody getting chemotherapy. Stop reacting. Stop reacting. How does somebody who is a human being that cries over somebody that I only for the first time watched their documentary today, Claire, who inspired me, I find out she died and break into tears. Do you think I have an easy time ignoring any emotion? Happy, sad, laughing? I'm not made of stone. Contrary to what they say about me, cancer isn't my karma. This isn't attention to them. I said, take me out of the equation. I said, take me out of the equation. And what I named this live stream was, it's not your health that matters. It's what you do with your health. I'm not doing this for me. I'm doing this for humanity. Can't they look at other people that don't have their health and embrace their own instead of trying to make a person whose health isn't good even worse? Thank you, Primus. You know, take me out of the equation. These people are taking their own health. It's okay, Primus. They're taking their own health for granted in order, okay, Catherine, in order to try to be detrimental to somebody else's already poor health. That's what they're using their own health for. Not to be encouraging or nice or make a difference in the world or to say something kind. They're using their health to bash people that are already fighting a battle themselves. They want to become another battle for them, as opposed to just saying, thank God I'm healthy. As opposed to being grateful for their health. They want to use their health and their energy and make an No, no, because you know what? I heard Angie say 1,000 subscribers is easy. It's the 4,000 hours watch time that's hard to get. You know that I've surpassed the 4,000 hours watch time 5 times over. She's she's right, Samantha, and I'm kind, and I'm glad you're here supporting me. So
I'm the type of person who will not want to bring in, bring something up like what Bobbles is saying, but I mean, Samantha Tanger, are you Tamger that's been leaving me messages? Hi, Gypsy. You did. You said I had chemo brain. You did say I have chemo brain. I saw you. I saw you say it. I was hurt. It hurt me really, really bad. Yeah, you did. You did, Samantha. I screenshotted it. You said I have chemo brain. I don't have chemo brain, Primus. I have it screenshotted, Samantha. It was you. You said I have chemo brain. Hi, Lulu Bell. I have a screenshot and I'll send it to you privately, Samantha. Yeah, exactly, Rachel. I put a lot of hard work into getting. Hi, Kelly Marie. I have the screenshot, Samantha. I'll send it to you. When you were my friend still, you were even over at NetNet's live stream supporting, and I'm not saying you can't go there or anything, but you did do those things. And it hurt me bad, but I still welcome you here with open arms. I think you guys are positive. I like the hi Gypsy. I know I want to enjoy life as much as I can. It was you, Samantha. I have it screenshotted. How are you, Kelly? I just wasn't gonna. I'll send it to you privately, Samantha. I'll send it to you privately, Samantha. I know, but like surpassed the yes, I do. I understand what you're saying, like Tracy, I get what you're saying, but um no, I was crying. You know me, Lulu Bell. I got blow my nose. Oh, that was issue. Karma is the most patient gangster of them all, and bullshit will get what they deserve. You're the most nice people. Thank you. Thank you, Lori. Appreciate that. It is better being here with you guys. Is better.
I just don't understand why they won't use their health for good reasons and for positive reasons. Because, like I said earlier in the live stream, and unfortunately, I guess the girl did pass away, but she said, health doesn't matter at all. It matters what you do with your health. And these people use their health to, to hurt people. They take their health for granted. They use it to make phone calls to police with fake accusations. They use it to make videos that are lies. They use it to leave 134 bullying comments. I believe what I saw, Samantha, and I saw you say it. They take their health for granted, bullying people with poor health. You're right, Primus, they do. That's what Tasha Harris was saying. You'd be better off dead. Why are you even fighting for your life? You'll be better off dead. Tandra, it was the same night of the truce that you said I had chemo brain. I'll send it to you. Thank you, Lori. I didn't come on YouTube. I've never been a bully in my life. This isn't my karma for being an evil person my whole life. I've never been an evil person. Not an evil person. And when S. Tandra says, I'm sorry, not S. Tandra, I'm so sorry, Tasha Harris. When Tasha Harris says all she's got is her cats that are going to miss her. Well, first of all, you're wrong because I have a dog too. And do you know, I worry tremendously about my animals. Tremendously. So I'll keep fighting for my life because of my cat, Tasha Harris. So sorry to disappoint you. But because of my cat and my dog, I'll fight. And because of like what Lori Watson said, helping her through some shitty nights, I'll keep fighting to live. Bob Bubbles isn't a bully. So for me, you guys have helped me through so many times. You guys are my support group. And for Lori to say I've helped her through so many nights. That makes me feel so good. So I'll keep fighting. If not for me, for my cat, for my dog, for you guys, but most of all because I like living. Thank you, Pink. Thank you. I agree with Rachel. Maybe she would stop going to those other channels after this. I can never have enough friends. I mean, I think about that. Like, say something happened to Bobbles, okay? Say something happened to Bobbles on Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday night at 10 p.m. Would we not all sit there feeling a void? I mean, I talked to Bobbles out of YouTube, so I'd feel a void 24/7. You know, I wouldn't know what I would do. I didn't mean to even get on here and cry. I guess I was shocked when I found out that girl died in the documentary I watched today. And that is what got me over the edge. I think that there are more wonderful people on YouTube than there are bad. I love you guys. I love you guys. I really do. I really do. Thank you, Kelly Marie. And even like with S. Tanger, I've talked to her personally on the phone. So I don't know if she realizes how much it hurts when you see your friends flip flop like that. Like, and it was because I was friends with Bobbles and she flipped on me. And it's like, I don't know what she did, you know, to Bobbles and what went on between them. But for her to respond with deciding not to be my friend because of something that happened between her and Bobbles, that means that she wasn't really my friend at all. Like the other day, somebody who was on my panel, somebody who supported his channel said, I supported you, but I can no longer continue to support you if you're on this panel. And they said to her, well, if that's the case, then you never really supported me at all. And that was Tommy D. And, oh, I know, right, Catherine? And that was Tommy D. And that is true. If you base your, I mean, it's okay to be, in another, I'm sorry. I know for Tom and having him on my panel. Here's the thing though. So what that you had Tom on your panel? You know, that doesn't change who you are. Like if you interviewed a serial killer, right? Which, plenty of reporters interview serial killers. It doesn't mean that they are now a serial killer, you know? Right. And they'll support a racist. Just because somebody interviews or has somebody on their panel, it doesn't mean that they become that person or they're besties with them unless they want it. It doesn't mean that. It just means that you're taking an opportunity to do so. When has anybody ever seen Tom Reed on somebody's panel? Let's be honest. Let's be honest here. When has anyone seen Tom Reed on someone's panel? You know? No, I didn't have a personal connection with her. I just watched her today for the first time. But when she said, it doesn't matter, health doesn't matter, it matters what you do with your health. You know? I mean, so basically, amongst our community, Bobbles grabbed the opportunity that nobody else had been offered and took it. You know? I know. Isn't he horrible? Horrible. I think everybody who is white should unsubscribe to him. And I'm not telling people to. I'm just saying he doesn't understand that he's the only one who's seeing color here. Right? It does. It does mean a lot. He was here earlier. He popped in and popped out. And he's getting backlash for that now, too. Tommy D is. But he made a point. If you're going to say, if you're going to support them, I've always supported you, but if you're going to be here, then I'm not going to support you anymore. And he made a point when he said that, oh, I know, isn't he cute? Tracy C. Tommy D is my eye candy. He is so handsome. He's very handsome. And I'm not a flip flopper. I just, if somebody is my friend, I want, Rachel Reed will tell you. Like, Rachel Reed would tell you. She said, that's what I like about you, Tracy. No matter what, even if somebody else doesn't like the person, you won't flip on them as a friend. Um, you're a good friend to people. Hi, Wonder Woman. I might have already said that. Isn't he hot? Where is he now? Maybe he should. Oh, I know. Yeah. I know. Maybe you should come up and take your shirt off and change the atmosphere in here. All right, you don't even have to take your shirt off, Tommy D. Maybe you could just come in and smile for us. Let me text him, see if he'll come back and give us a little eye candy. A little eye candy. I'll text him. I mean, we talk on the phone and stuff. We're friends. I like Tommy D. I never told him he couldn't go anywhere. He's okay. Oh, he's a handsome, handsome man. You know what else is too? Is Michigan made is handsome. Hi, Gigi. I know. I just texted him. I'm gonna be sick. Mark Kropka. What do you mean you're gonna be sick? Yes, I've never seen that, and you either SD, you 100% either you're both. Thank you, Lord. Appreciate that very much. Mark, we tried to get you in a onesie that night, and you wouldn't take it. And you wouldn't take it. And you wouldn't take it. Mark is sweet, dude. Mark reminds me of one of my old boyfriends. I hated him, but he does. Not that I don't hate Mark. I mean, ex-boyfriend that he looks like I kind of did. I just think people, when you have your health, even when you don't have your health, embrace life. I mean, as much as there is like horrible things to like, there's a lot of horrible things going on in the world that we can't control, but there's some things that we can control. Oh, he was before. Yes, Michigan is a hottie. Thank you, Bubbles. That's just a man. I gotta go right a bit behind. I love you, Bubbles. Thank you. Oh, yes, it did. It did. It made me like sit up and think, like, wow, these people are wasting their health on hating on somebody they don't even know. They tell me to close my computer and go out and live. And I think to myself, go out and live. I walked outside right now. If I closed my computer and walked outside right now, I'm on E. I don't have a dime in my pocket or even anywhere. And, because I worked all my life and got cancer, so I'm still, fighting for fucking disability. I got 8 weeks of fucking, or 7 or 8 weeks of radiation every single day coming up. These people tell me, go get a job, go get a job. It's like, you don't even get disability until 5 months after you start working, if they approve you. That's only with cancer, mind you, because they're waiting and hoping that you're going to die. They deny you the first time, telling you have to be stage 4 and terminal. So you worked all your life only to be able to qualify for disability if you get cancer, if you're going to die. you know, if you're going to die, we'll give it to you, but you still have to wait 5 months. Um,
you know. I don't know if they know, like what you just said too, Tracy. Hate is so unhealthy for us. I used to have hate for so many people. Since I finally learned to let go of the toxic people, I've never felt better. And I really wish they would let go of me. Yeah, only if you're dying, and only after waiting 5 months after you've stopped working, not from the date of application. Because the guy at Social Security said, it always breaks my heart when the people, with cancer, and I have to tell them, even if they approve you, you won't get it until 5 months. And they say, oh, well, then I guess I'll have to keep working until then. And they say, did she really? Isn't that awful? And they say, no, no, no. He said, this breaks my heart when I have to say this to them. It's not 5 months from your date of application. It's 5 months from the day you stop working. So basically, they, like me, right? I'm a single person alone. A, um, I don't have, a husband or anything. Yeah, it does, right? I just said that woman was going to call the police on me. Isn't that awful? What does she happen to be saying? Isn't that horrible? That is something else. Yeah, from the date you stop working. So they expect you to go 5 months with nothing coming in. Oh, it looks like that's over anyway. Yeah. Well, I'm not embarrassed to say, don't feel anything about you having cancer. Because guess what? I just got insulin shot soon. Do they still do insulin shots? I thought maybe. Oh, Rachel, that was cause of the chat content. What does that mean? Chat content. And as soon as she went in, oh, she did? Oh, I thought they might have like advanced a little bit. They only help once. Wait, where was I just at? Well, the American Help, they help my mom. Don't they only help once, one time? That's what they told me. Yeah, they think there's other options too. That does suck, because with diabetes, you could end up like, I think my friend just actually passed away from that. And you're young too, you know? Does that go through your family? Now, what exactly is it that causes diabetes? Oh, it does. What symptoms did you have that made you notice that you had something going? Like what symptoms were going on?
It is so weird. I mean, diabetes has been around so long, and cancer has been around so long. I mean, you would literally think they would be able to figure something out. Oh no, did it really? Ah, shit. Wow, Kelly. I'm sorry to hear that. Have you I know you probably have also the me get my other options of I need help with Mason. I don't have any Masons in my family. I don't really have much of a family. I mean, I do, but they all live other places. And if ever anybody is feeling bad, okay, one night, and you feel like you need somebody to talk to, okay, please, and I hope I'll see it on time, you know, I really do. I hope I'll see it, when you need it to be seen. But if you ever need to talk, don't hesitate to put a message on in my comments asking me to go live because without hesitation, I will. I'm not just here for when I need to talk. So if there's ever a time that anybody is feeling like any kind of way or there's something great happened in their life and they want to share it and they don't, have a channel that they live stream on, please, please don't hesitate to shoot. I can't guarantee I'll see it right away, but I do pretty much basically, you know, according to them, I am on YouTube 27/8. But if please don't hesitate to reach out to me and ask me to do a live, and I'll shoot you a comment back and say yes, I'm going. I really don't. If you have something wonderful or horrible or anything that you want to talk about, this is your channel as much as it is mine. You know, it really is. I'm not just here to hear myself. I love hearing you guys. I mean, you guys are my friends. I don't care if I've never met you. I I don't care. I feel comfortable with you guys, and you're my friends. And I'm not afraid to cry, uh, you know, go live on demand. Well, thank you. I didn't look at it like that. But yeah, it's not just my channel. This is you guys' channel. This is, for when you guys need friends, you know? So you don't have to just wait for me to go live to talk. Sometimes I won't go live because I feel like I don't want to, pound them, and I won't know if maybe you guys are hoping I do because you want to talk. So please, so don't feel, and you know me, anytime, like day or night, you can say that because I keep all kinds of hours. So if there's some night you can't talk, and I mean not talk, you can't sleep, and you want someone to talk to because something's on your mind, even if it's just me and you in here, you know, just just reach out, you know, winter, spring, summer, or fall. All you gotta do is call, you know, 'cause that's one of the beauties of YouTube is that across the miles, across the oceans, you know, regardless of race, gender, age, state, anything at all, we've got the ability to be there for one another. And, I mean, I'm not just, I'm absolutely not just here for me. Really. Don't think that you gotta wait till I come on to have somebody to talk to. Ask me to come on if you need someone to talk to, and I'll be there. I mean, even if you don't want to talk publicly, I'll come on and you come up and we'll make it, and we go private, anything. I mean, I'm here for you guys. I mean, what is support for if for all of us. Kelly's going through a hard time with a diagnosis. I know that Kat has, her issues with things. We all of us. Bobbles is in chronic pain. Kat, uh, Rachel seems to be freaking pretty healthy and kicking. But and Rachel is a good. Everybody here is a good person. I have literal, one by one start. We, I Heart Pink. I can't tell you how much your very first message meant to me. Really did. I can't tell you how much that meant to me. Hi, Grandma. Oh my God, I'm so glad you're here. Because you know what? My stupidity, I forgot to say what I was thinking today was, where the hell is Grandma? You know? Where the hell is Grandma? And I was so worried. And then I forgot to say it when I came mine like an asshole because I got caught up crying. God forbid. I love you too, Grandma. And I was like, I haven't seen her. I haven't seen her. I was so worried today. And I can't believe that when I came on, it slipped my mind. And it's like, you being here is thank you. Because it's like you read my mind for something that I inadvertently forgot that is such a concern, you know? Ah, thank you. Well, thank God you're here now, Grandma, because I know I probably would have been like, oh, damn, no. Once again, I didn't see Grandma and worrying because I don't know you personally and I can't. I know, right? So what if we're up all night? We're all on different, like, time zones, too. Did you have fun, Grandma? But I was like, I don't know Grandma personally. I don't know what town she lives in. I can't call and check on her. And I hadn't seen you. And, you know, none of us ever know. None of us ever know. We do have fun in here. I still remember the first time Kelly Marie, well, maybe it wasn't the first time you were here, but thank you for telling me. I'll be calling. I'm checking on Grandma. you know, they'll be like, okay, well, where does your grandma live? I don't know. Youngstown. Oh
my God, the other night was so funny. I was on the phone with Catherine yesterday, and man, we were laughing and laughing and laughing. Her husband passed away, and she needed to get away and be with him. That's nice that you were there with her. Wait, you didn't introduce her to the YouTube community? It was amazing, Kelly. That's why I hung on so hard when, you were angry at me and you would do your capital letters. But I don't even remember anything that you said in your angry time. I always just regress right back to our first conversation. Yeah. Anything that you said out of anger, I regress back to our first conversation, and that's what I hang on to. I know, but I know, right, Catherine? And I always just choose to remember why I like you. And that's, like with S. Tanger, if she's listening, you know, if you're listening, S. Tanger, I know, Kelly. It's okay. All right. Doesn't matter. Like I said, I embraced our first conversation that we had so much. You know what I mean? It was such a memorable live stream, and you made it that way. You made it that way, Kelly. That's why I remember you so much, is because that was a wonderful live stream that night, and I Heart Pink even remembers that. I'm sure a couple other people do. But that was a very intense, nice live stream, and I really liked it a lot. That was one of my favorite live streams. Even though it wasn't like all laughing and stuff in there, it really certainly wasn't, but it was one of my favorite live streams. I love bobbles. Right, exactly. Uh, Me and Catherine were talking about how upset I am that I can't get my bedazzled cake with SG on the back. And then I was thinking today, and this is the most ridiculous shit. I was actually thinking this, that in the wrestling ring, well, I don't know where Thursday's Child is, but I know that it was me, Catherine, and Rachel were in there, and Thursday's Child. But I'm thinking, why would I not want my cape in the wrestling ring? Of course, I'm going to need my bedazzled cape in the wrestling ring, not only for when I do Liberace imitations, but for when we're in the wrestling ring. I'm going to want my SG bedazzled cape and my onesie and my wrestling boots so I could swing it around and shit, right? Ole! Okay. We did. We talked about, yeah, it was. It was a very intense conversation. I loved it. It was one of my favorites. It really was one of my favorites. And that is all I remember about you, Kelly. I cannot recollect. I remember you being mad, but I don't remember your angry words. All I know is that anytime I pointed out to you, it's okay, Kelly. I still like you because of our first conversation. You would cool down, and you cooled down, and here we are, and here we are, and here we are. If all I remembered was the angry things that went on, we wouldn't be here. I prefer to remember, and it's not even like it's a conscious effort. It's just that way with me. No, not that's Catherine I talked to for 2 hours. It's Catherine. I know, don't they? Bye, Tracy C. I love you. No, you didn't. No, no, no. It was nothing crazy. It wasn't. Bye, Tracy C. She's got my name. She's got my name. No, it wasn't. But you would never, even when you're angry words, you never take away from my favorite, one of my favorite live streams. So that's all I remember you by was being the main person in one of my favorite live streams. So that's how you'll be to me as a friend. So no matter when you get angry, it's okay. I'm still your friend. You could be angry. We get over it. We've done it before. We'll do it again. Maybe not. Maybe we'll never angry again. Maybe we'll just realize that we've weathered storms. Bye, Mark Kropka. Oh, you're talking to, oh, I thought he was talking to me, but he's talking to you. That's what happens when two people are named Tracy. No, you didn't. And then when I would like say to you something like reasonable, I'd be like, "It's okay, Kelly." You'd be like, "Oh, all right," and then you'd be, "Okay, then." You know, some people you just want to be friends with, and I just like you, and I just wanted to be friends with you, so it was okay. And also, I respected the fact that you were defending your friend. So, you know, there is a respect factor there, and you defending your friend was a character in people that I respect. It's a quality in people that I respect. So that made me like you even more. Believe it or not, it made me like you even more. Oh, don't worry. If I do something to you that you are angry about, just tell me. Just tell me. Really, please, just tell me. Because people sometimes they don't know what hurts somebody's feelings. Like, maybe, hi, Michigan Maid. Sometimes people, they don't know what makes somebody angry or hurt somebody's feelings or something. And if you don't tell them, then they think that you just walked away from them and you never give them the opportunity to, I really never went, you know what though? Is that I feel like they're robbing themselves after hearing that girl's um, saying that she said about it's not your health that matters, it's what you do with your health that matters. After hearing that, I feel like they don't even realize that if tomorrow they got struck by lightning or had a heart attack or something pulled them away from their family, their last, days were spent not embracing their own health and being grateful for it. And then it got taken away quickly because, I do have faith in spirituality and believe in a higher being. And if they do watch and they do see things, They may think, oh, they don't have cancer, so we'll just harass somebody until they give up. They never, ever think to themselves they should be grateful. Genetics and anyways, it doesn't matter how healthy or God says to forgive, not fear, and that's something I agree with. I think they should. I think they should forgive me for whatever they think I did rotten to other people. I mean, they're not even bitching that I did anything to them. They're wishing me death because of something that they're making up, really. I mean, I never threatened to kill people. Net calling the police on me saying I threatened to kill people. I mean, she's healthy. Does she really want to waste her time being healthy on harassing somebody with poor health? Yeah, who raised them? I can't even imagine. Here's the thing, and I didn't even get raised by the greatest person in the world. But you know what I did? I did the opposite of what, my mom did. Only if it has a disease and your soul is conscious anymore. I think it should be watching yourself at all times. And if you can watch yourself and see, you say, I'm going to celebrate when you die, you'd be better off dead anyway, and you certainly shouldn't be fighting for your life. In fact, when you die, I'm going to roll up a big fat joint and celebrate. Then, if their physical self looks at that and thinks that's okay, I don't know what kind of physical self they have. All right, I heart pink. What do you think about that, Michigan? How do you think about people with their physical self? I mean, their self being able to see that. I know, right? Like, how would Net feel if her son got, cancer and somebody was consistently making videos about him every single day? Somebody that he never did anything to and threatening to call the police on him and everything. How would Net feel if somebody was doing that to her son? How would her son feel if somebody was doing that to his mother? I don't know if these people forget, but I am someone's mother. So when they sit there and they say, you'd be better off dead anyway, all you've got is your cat. Well, first of all, because I have my cat and my dog, I wouldn't be better off dead. But I do have a daughter and some sisters that probably and friends. Maybe some friends that come on my live stream late at night when they feel like talking to somebody and I'm here that would miss me. So where do they get off saying such ugly, hideous lies? Never talked about somebody's dead kid. I don't even know what she's talking about. I'm harassing somebody's dead child. Yeah, I mean, if you wouldn't like it done to you, then don't do it to somebody else. And she's like, I'm going to make video after video after video after video revealing what you're all about. Net, what am I all about? Could you tell me? Because I've never sought out Net. I don't go to her channel and I don't, yeah, yeah. People with that much hate in them are totally going, and they're going to be reincarnated and suffer in the next life. Yep, you're right. That's how I think too.
say she because of something Debbie. She don't even know the truth. That passion for others. Crazy. Yeah. And Debbie even reached out to me and said, Debbie removed that video, and Debbie even reached out to me and said about uh, I know, me too, right? Uh, I knew what you meant though. Um, but these people don't. I guess unless like Debbie, if you don't go on your live stream or make a video and retract what you said and realize that I think she knows. I mean, I'm not a pedophile. Um, if you don't say that out loud and address Tasha Harris to stop using that as her excuse to harass me, then she's going to continue to. Our whole experience in the free will where nothing stops us again. Right. And if we cannot be a supreme soul, then we're not going to live amongst other supreme souls. I always think about what Michigan Maid said. If you can be charitable and not tell anyone about it, because that way, even if you can only give a quarter, it's still, nobody can say all you gave was a quarter. Nobody that can give more can demean your donation and make you feel like it's not enough. So it's really helping yourself. It's not about like, oh, if I tell people I donated, that makes me good. Because if you could only donate so much, somebody else is going to turn around, donate more, and make you feel like your donation wasn't enough. So if you just know in your heart that you gave what you could, that's okay, because you know that you gave what you could, and that person probably appreciates anything they get. You know how many people tell me that my cancer is my karma for being so evil all my life? They haven't known me all my life. Net made a video the other day saying, I've been doing this shit for 2 years. I've only had cancer for a year, and I certainly have not been doing, I am not doing anything. Really, I'm not doing anything. I'm not a bully. I've never been a bully in my life. In fact, I went through school. I was always scared of getting beat up. I've never been a bully. I was always scared. It was my sister, Linda, who had to, teach me to not be scared all the time of people, to feel more confident. It was we appreciate you, Gypsy. She is a mean lady. I mean, look at Angie. She's got a channel going. Even Maddie. Maddie has this 11,000 subscribers, 12,000 subscribers. She's got the ears of that many people. Does she realize that right now she could have a full-time job just by doing what she loves? She has such an opportunity. So does Angie. They have opportunities to make a difference. I know. I saw that. Did you see it? She even made a shout out video to her today. And Tasha Harris made a video today, 2 videos today, saying she's just gonna sit back and wait for me to die. That was the title of her video. She's gonna sit back and wait for evil survivor girl to die. You know what? I'm not gonna lie. I don't care if something happens to that woman, because I couldn't think of anyone better that would deserve it. She doesn't know me from a hole in the wall.
If she was starving and I walked up to her and gave her a full dinner and $100, she would thank me and not know that I was that person that she wished to die. Right. You know how many people, these good people that I see, supposedly good people, say karma is a bitch? That's what they say. They go, karma's a bitch. Now, listen, if I'm to believe in karma, then I would have to believe that I don't understand. I mean, I donated to the Breast Cancer Society right before I got diagnosed with breast cancer. So if I believe that breast cancer was my karma, then I'd have to believe that me donating to the orphan wildlife, to the fucking blue, what are they, the blue marlin or the blue martins or purple martin, those birds, and donating to the Cancer Society and to the fucking SPCA, I would have to believe that donating things, you know, money made me get cancer and now I have nothing. I have no money now. I sure could use those donations that I gave, but I didn't know that I was going to be stricken with cancer and have nothing. Only if you are, what do you mean, Don Vita? You know what I mean? Like, I would have to say, well, based on these people saying that it's my karma, then I would say, okay, and then everybody don't donate, don't be charitable, don't house, animals that don't have anywhere to go. Don't do these things because, your karma, I guess that will give you cancer. You know what I mean? Yeah, but I'm not a bitch. But people tell me that my cancer is my karma for being evil. So what do you think about that, Don Vito? What do you think about Tasha Harris saying, making videos for the last 3 months? Well, I didn't. That's not when I get back, but that's not true though, Don Vito. Do you see me getting that? Does anybody here deny that I spread love? Yeah, but no, see, but I don't understand. Karma wasn't good to me, and I'm a good person. I don't believe in karma. I don't believe in it. I believe in what Michigan Made says that your physical self is looking at you, and if you're fucking doing bad deeds, then you have to come back and do it over again. Tasha Harris, look her up. It's Tasha Harris 2 is the one you want to. And her last video, her last 2 videos, you got to start with the first one, it's part 1. But her last 5 videos, yeah, but it doesn't. What goes around doesn't come around. It doesn't. That's not true. It's not true. It's just a hand that's life dealt to you. And you have to fucking find the lesson in it and find the good in it. It's like finding the pearl in the oyster. No, 2. Yeah, Tasha Harris 2. It's finding the pearl in the oyster. Right. It is the definition of it. But I feel like it's up to me. It's up to me to be a person who can make my situation good or bad. I'm not going to blame anything because I've been a good person, so I don't deserve cancer. I know people who are more well deserving and they get wonderful things that happen to them. They get luck all the time. They win on scratch tickets, everything good happens. Not true. Not true. People have free will. People have free will, like you just said. So their negative energy, no matter if I'm putting out positive energy, no matter if I am putting out positive energy, I'll still get those negative videos from people that are putting me down. Exactly. Exactly. And here's the thing, when they do know what a person is struggling with behind the scenes because they've been open and they feel like for me, for instance, right? I felt like, oh, I would use my channel as a, not my channel, but when I got cancer, I thought, well, I would, oh, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying, Don Vito. I see what you're saying. I get that. Okay. And that's why maybe they could be angry and they're just putting out more. I see what you're saying. I get that. Okay. If you know them or always remember. Right, right. It is supposed to be and I felt like I couldn't think of any other way. Like I would be either really, really angry about my cancer or I was going to vlog it and teach people or show people what I was going through. And since it was during COVID and there was no physical support group for cancer, that I would start one, online. And instead, when I got cancer, these people decided they would make that very difficult for me and make me feel they say a lot of places, so many places, this is my karma because I've been such an evil person my whole life. Nobody disliked me before I got cancer. Nobody trolled me before I got cancer. Nobody called me drama or a bully or a liar or I always use the cancer card or I always say nobody said any of those things about me until I got cancer. And it was like they saw an opportunity. The guilt that you hear from me, what's my guilt? My guilt. What am I guilty of? Getting cancer? Or I don't know what you mean by that. Okay, Kelly Marie, I'll be over there. Oh, the guilt? You mean like, what do you mean? Like, I put a lot of guilt on myself. I mean, when I like remove a video or remove, oh, I am hard on myself. Yeah, I am hard on myself, but I mean, these people, I could say this right now and I'm going to say it, but when Tasha Harris says nobody loves you next week, next Wednesday, means to, but those are his wet dreams and changes. But my mood is that I knew I was going to come live earlier today when I heard that girl, Claire, on her documentary say, it's not your health that matters, it's what you do with your health. And so I knew I was gonna here, I'll drop the link for you of that particular video down below. No, I don't like anything about watching her, but I wanted to tell her, I wanted to tell her what I learned, and I wanted to tell her, and I wanted to tell everyone who does this that I watched a documentary today, and the girl who has since passed away said, it's not your health that matters, it's what you do with your health. And I wanted to tell them to stop taking their own health for granted, you know? I wanted to tell them, stop taking their own health for granted. They take their own health for granted. They're not realizing that, you know, yeah, but I'm trying to help them to create more positive energy into the world, because maybe it's not only me that they bully and hurt. Maybe they do that with other people, you know? No, I'm not. I'm not creating dark matter. It's I'm putting out something positive into the world. Yeah, I'm trying to get them to realize that when they think they're helping Maddie by bashing her, they're taking their own health and happiness for granted. You know? I mean, like, when you said very hard on myself, I bet you Maddie's hard on herself. I bet you there's not a night that she doesn't go to sleep and think, what the fuck, man? Where's the light at the end of this tunnel? You know? Right. And when I heard that young girl in this documentary say, it's not your health that matters, it's what you do with your health. And I wanted them to know, when I saw NetNet's video and I saw Tasha Harris's video and I saw Miss Passion's video, I wanted them to know that while they're focusing on my bad health, they're taking their own health for granted. Right, right. Yeah, we don't know if she cries herself to sleep every night. I mean, but if Angie has this loving husband and all her kids and everything's wonderful, then why does she want to spend so much time pointing out someone else's pain? Stop taking your blessings for granted, you know? And you guys are my blessing. That's how I feel. And when they tell me to get off YouTube, they're not going to, because I'm not taking my blessings for granted. Exactly. You know, And I do remove the ones when I'm livid because I will realize, but people can only take so much. But when I heard that girl today, and I feel so bad that she passed away, DM came in here and said, "Oh, I know who that is. She passed away. She finally got the lung transplant she'd been waiting for and then died of a stroke at 21." But here I am talking about her, and I give her eternal life. She left a legacy, and I have that ability to give her eternal life because she made a difference and she wasn't in vain. Hi, Carrie Ann. This girl, Claire, she had cystic fibrosis, but she had said in her documentary I was watching, it's not your health that matters, it's what you do with your health. And it rang true in my head, and I feel like a lot of people that make their, you know, reaction video exactly, even if it's for a single minute. Do you know I have a tattoo of somebody who, although they were alive and famous and stuff, I didn't know who they were, but they were only alive to me, for 11.20 seconds. And I have their name tattooed on the front of my shoulder because, right, yeah, because I was so blown away when I don't know what it was. There was just something that made this person, they continuously pop up in my life. It's so crazy. Um, 11.20 seconds, this person was alive in my life. And when they passed away, I felt like I had the breath knocked out of me. It was a freaking Formula One race. I don't even watch racing. Me and my daughter were not even racing fans. My daughter wasn't even born yet. Fucking 15 years later, when my daughter is 13 to 16, right? She was born 2 years after this person died. Neither one of us are racing fans, okay? Here's my daughter highlighting quotes from that racer of drive and determination and the will to win. And I asked my daughter one day, I said, you and I, yep, yep. I said, you and I are very different. My daughter is everything that I wanted to be intensified, you know, and tenfold. And I asked my daughter, I said, do you think you're who you are today because of Ayrton Senna? And she said, oh, definitely. Oh, definitely. How fucking weird is that? I mean, how weird is that? I never watched Formula One. That was the only race I ever put on. I only had it on for seconds, you know? Just in the name of hope. Yeah, because otherwise, then it's all in vain. And I don't want to think that, the people that I have loved and that have passed away were in vain. I don't want to think that. I don't want to think it. But I can't for the life of me think and accept that people who say, I'm just going to sit back and wait for you to die. You're not even worth saving. Everybody's going to celebrate when you die. From a woman that I've never met that lives in another country has any of these thoughts that we speak of here in my live stream. This horrible person's live stream, this horrible bully's live stream, this evil person's live stream. I can't for a second. Like, I've never heard Miss Passion talk about her actions measuring on where she may end up when she passes away. Never. And I think those are the people that you should watch out for, because they're never going to think that their actions matter. They don't believe in anything. There's no way they could possibly believe in anything. Not with that kind of behavior. I'm going to go check out Bobbles. I love you guys. So much love, so much inspiration, so much everything. I love you guys. I love you, Michigan. I love you, Rachel. I love you, Don Vito. I love you all. I love you, Gypsy, Carrie Ann, every one of you, every single one of you. And like I said before, if there's ever a time you can't sleep or you need someone to talk to or you want to talk, drop a note on one of my videos and ask me to go live, and I will go live. Because it's not just my live stream. This is you guys' live stream. And if you want a group of people who will talk to you and you need it at any time, just say the word. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, all you gotta do is call. I love you guys. Peace, love, and tacos.